Hey Fred, I guess I would like to chime in on this topic of pessimism light, but in an even lighter manner than light, because I'm not going to talk about anti-natalism or big issues about life, just some mundane stuff about things that I find somewhat depressing in life. So it has basically to do with the way we talk to one another, because we speak to one another and we try to get across ideas and insights and all sorts of advice and wisdom, and or simply just observations about our lives or about others' lives, and judgments. We try to get across judgments, really, as if it was possible, as if the thoughts in our heads and the feelings that we had could be expressed into words and shuttled across the space between us. But if we think about it, we have to realize that this is not the way it really works. And of course I believe in the significance of talking to one another and trying to shape one another's experience through our talking. It can be very therapeutic and I don't know, it can be very helpful. But in fact we receive so little from outside of our frame of mind, and even what we receive, even that is always recoded and reformatted to fit that specific frame that we have, or that we are actually or currently inhabiting at the moment. So nothing enters raw, so to speak. Everything is salted, so to speak, because every bit of communication is an act of translation. And translation is of course a creative distortion. So everything is distorted when we talk to one another, and sense is co-produced that way. It's not really shared, it's produced constantly. So we may have the comforting belief that our talk makes a difference, but the fact of the matter is that we do nothing but talk to ourselves, really, all the time, compulsively, because we hear only what we want to hear, or what we are expecting to hear. We hear what we are already ready to hear. So in this way sometimes we can feel really confined to a kind of space, a kind of echo chamber of our mind, where we hear only our droning voice endlessly, not really getting across and not really receiving others, just constantly being caught in this field of, I don't know, distortion. And this can be of course positive if we are in a positive mood or in a positive frame of mind. The novelty and the newness that comes out of this can be really inspiring and exhilarating, but sometimes it's just frustrating when we are stuck with ourselves, when we feel stuck in an echo chamber of our mind. Okay, so this is really not a big issue, but I wanted to talk about something pessimistic, just to make a response to your video, because I really appreciate the way you try to make a dialogue and the way you are honest and candid about the things that you talk about.